In a world, 4 friends, 1 mission, to bring freedom to everyone involved.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Doing a thing for the podcast.
Dude, just say the name.
Fine. It's the Freedom Friends Podcast.
So, it's Monday night. I think we're supposed to be doing a podcast or something.
Are we on? Oh, fuck.
We might as well.
Fuck boys.
Fuck
I didn't
boys.
even realize. It is. It's time for the Freedom Friends Podcast. We're Sans of Jazz. We're Sans of John. We're Plus of Dave. And Mikey's back. So that can only mean one thing. It is time for this mediocre shit show to begin. Brought to you by warfightertobacco.com. You say code FTFO.
Yeah, nice save.
Score yourself 15% off over there. It's sweet as fuck. Hold on. It's sweet.
Dink.
Yep, I heard John's dick somewhere in Colorado get hard. 15% off. And also by wellness.us for all your CBD needs. Use that code FreedomFriends25 to get yourself a quarter off your order over there.
Yeah, I could have used some of that this week.
Yeah, you could have. Dave, let's just fucking get into it, man. How was your week, buddy?
Fucking week was good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why don't you tell everybody what you did?
So I, somehow or another, I managed to win a contest with Club Grunt Style.
did.
I got to drag my happy ass down to Palatka, Florida to the round canopy parachuting team.
Yeah.
And so I spent all week voluntarily throwing myself out of a plane repeatedly.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. So, like, I'm actually really interested in your perspective on this.
Okay.
And because everybody else that's been down there, that's been on the show, which is myself, Justin, John.
Yeah.
I think Jack's been down there, but he didn't go through the training.
Okay.
You know, we were all like heavily like military backgrounded, right?
Yeah.
Whereas you had much less of a time in the military than all of
Yeah,
us.
that stint was kind of short.
Yeah. So I want to hear your idea and like your initial like thoughts on your experience. Like, what'd you think of the training?
Being that you're not fresh out of high school now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Like you're pushing 40 like the rest of us. Well, the
Fuck
rest of
off.
us sans him. And because you're fucking pushing 4,000,006.
40's pushing me.
40's pushing me. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I'm gonna use that.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna use that. But like, I'm curious. You know, as no spring chicken, what'd
Yeah.
you think of the training, the classroom time, the instructor staff, stuff like that? Be honest, because they don't listen to this shit.
Some of them might after this week. I got asked multiple times what the podcast was that we were talking about.
Really? Good.
So we may pick up a few more listeners after this one.
Nice.
No, you know, I
They were just being
had the
nice.
opportunity to talk to Bill Markham at the end of it, and for those that aren't familiar with it, he kind of guides the entirety of this gloriousness.
He's the
And
fucking man, the myth, the legend.
he kind of asked me what I thought, and I was like, there's no other way to put this, but if you want to be able to do this under a round canopy, if you want to walk out of the back of an aircraft and look up and see something big, green, and round, every training and every jump needs to happen in Palatka, Florida with those guys. They follow the Army TMs almost by the book. Like, they will actually still skip over stuff that got carried over from the TM and into their training protocols. I'm extremely pleased to have done it there, and I don't think that I would have gotten the level of education that I got there if I had gone anywhere else.
Because there's other teams out there that do this.
There is.
There's one in Oklahoma. I believe there's one in North Texas. There's one in there's 2 in Florida, maybe 3 in Florida that do this. That do round canopy jumping.
Yeah, I think 3. I think Bill said there might be 3.
There's from what I understand, and I won't shit talk any of them because they have their ways, and they're all really mission oriented to, you know, is to provide to show homage and to show respect to those who came before us, those paratroopers 76 years ago, 77 years ago, who, like, you know, jumped into Normandy and Market Garden and places like that, right?
Absolutely.
So they're all in their hearts in the right spot. Some of them are a little unsafe, in my opinion. You know, they do things like they cut the anti-inversion nets off of the SF10s.
Yeah, and there was mention about that. You know, like there's a and you and I had this conversation earlier or when we were down there. It's like they say that they do this because they want to maintain the authenticity of appearance. And
can you see the anti-inversion nets when they're jumping?
No, you can't see shit. It's a white fucking net that's about 1.5 feet tall that hangs off the bottom of the chute.
Oh, that keeps the streamer or the lines in
place? It's literally to stop it from
it cuts down on the edge of it cuts down on the turbulence or something on the edge of the chute, so it doesn't try to roll and flip on you.
Like you'll never get a Mae West or a cigarette roll with an anti-inversion net. You know, that's why it's called an anti-inversion net. But there's teams out there that because they didn't have that in World War II, they cut them off. That's a stupid fucking idea.
what did I say to you about that too? It was these guys, if they're trying to pay homage to the people that were jumping into Market Garden, into Normandy, into Ardennes, those guys were jumping with the pinnacle of technology for that time.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you not do that now as well?
Yeah.
Like if an anti-inversion net is the pinnacle of technology for round canopy, now why the fuck would you not jump with that now? Nobody sees it until you're already on the ground before the canopy touches.
If a guy wanted to, could I jump with my M1 Grand in 1911 on my side?
During some of those shows, people do it.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had who were the guys, the 541st? They had Alpha Company.
It was Alpha Company 19 Infantry Division of the 501st. Yeah.
Yeah. So they came out and they actually set up a fire base on the corner, and they had a tower with a 60 up on a pintle mount.
Yeah.
And proper canvas tarp tent. And they were setting up
because it was it was a Vietnam themed deal.
Oh yeah.
So they had like barbed wire with half blue ribbon
PBR cans hanging
on them and shit. Nice. And they fucking do it. They do it right, Nice. And then there's Friends of Army Aviation went out there with the Hueys. They were giving Huey rides and stuff. We weren't allowed to jump them this time because the FAA had their panties in a bunch.
Yeah.
And that's a fight that's going to have to.
Did you get a ride on it?
I didn't ride on it just because. Dave,
did you get a ride on it?
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't ride. I want to jump that bitch. I want to ride on it. Yeah. I want to jump out of it.
A Huey is one of the few helicopters I have not been in.
Yeah.
In the air. So, yeah. So I want to ride.
I mean, I know the guy's name's Doc. Yeah. His name's John Holiday, and he goes by Doc because. That's what he's named. That's who he's named after. He's probably related to the guy.
One of my bucket list items, speaking of flying an aircraft, is to intentionally throw up in a P-51 Mustang because I've talked so much shit to the pilot that he makes me throw up.
Yeah,
I want to ride in a P-51. I don't want to ride. I don't want a ride. I want to ride in a P-51 Mustang.
Yeah,
to the point where this untrained aviator throws the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you call yourself an aviator while being untrained?
No. Yeah.
This passenger throws the fuck up. Yeah. That's a cool bucket list idea.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. P-51 Mustang. I want to do it.
So. Yeah. No, I mean, the cadre down there, second to none, hands down.
Thank you. I was counted in those ranks this week.
Yeah, I think that's because you stole the bullhorn once or twice.
You're flipping me off though, but I was DCSO the whole time there, Justin.
Yeah, he was.
All right. I've been on DCSO duty and I've seen it out there in Palatka. You talk shit to people with a bullhorn as they fall to the ground.
Dude.
Yes.
I will tell you this. So Juan, who usually does it out there, gets real fucking frustrated. And I felt a little bit of his fucking pain this week, man, because I was like, dude, turn fucking left. All right?
There was a lot of turn left, your other left, fuck your other fucking left.
Yeah, I tried to be nice until I had to tell him 9 or 10 times, and then I was like, all right, you know what? Fuck you. The problem was their first jumps no wind. They
Yeah.
had zero wind. It was perfect condition.
Yeah.
You
It
could
was-
have flew
it was-
anywhere. It was perfect. Like they were coming down and like untrained students who this is their first jump ever could have stood these up.
Yeah.
And like it was fucking wild, man. Like
Nice.
Yeah, like we could not have asked for a more perfect day for primary jumps. Like ground level, it was 0 to negligible. 1,250 feet AGL, it was maybe 3 knots, 4 knots.
3 knots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, it
wild.
was
Dude, I jumped at fucking 3,000 feet. All right. I jumped at 3,000 feet around and I just flew it the fuck around, man.
Yeah.
I went like the fucking length of the airfield. It was just like chilling up there. I made a TikTok in the middle of it.
Nice.
Like I was like fucking off, man. Like I was like, this is
he was in the air for 4 minutes.
Yeah.
yeah, just fucking chilling.
Nice.
And I was just like, all right, this is awesome.
Like when you go
There was
skydiving,
no wind.
a lot of the times, like I don't go skydiving enough where I'm over the freedom I feel when I'm under canopy and you're flying, right?
Yeah.
Like I love it. But when you jump, like this last jump I did was a tandem, and they all like to do the spinny things where he gets you to the ground in a hurry.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't do that.
No, dude, I want to enjoy the
Yeah.
ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me my 4 minutes in the air.
That was
I'm with it.
that was my
I'm with
second
that.
jump. Like I came out pretty much right over the FBO.
Yeah.
And like it was
So I'm gonna
basically
say his first PLF, little nasty.
oh no, that shit was hot garbage. You ain't got to
Pretty,
sugarcoat
pretty trash PLF. Justin, I kind of wish you were there. You'd have enjoyed it. You would, because I was like, well, you made it. I mean, it was shit, but you made it. Like, I was like, and he was fine.
I'm just happy you brought him back with nothing broken,
I
sprained,
know. Yeah.
fractured.
No, he's
Like,
good.
No, and we only had one injury the entire week that we were there.
There was one guy who broke a tib fib.
Yeah.
And you know what he did.
Yep.
And he knew right what it fuck. I
Yep.
guarantee you, he knew what he did. Like,
Yeah.
you put your fucking feet and knees together, or you break something. Like,
Well,
that's how
and
this
that,
works.
and that also happened. So we had one day that got scratched because of rain and high winds. Like winds at altitude were 35, 38 knots.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
So
you
there
jumping
was-
around in there.
Yeah,
There was
no.
a dude who I know that,
You're not
that come
jumping
there.
there.
He was one of the cadre. He's one of the jump masters, and he's a special forces operator. Carl
Yeah.
Erickson,
course
he's
his
the
name's
host
Carl.
of Tactical Rifleman podcast.
God
Yeah.
damn it, Carl.
And fucking Carl.
Yeah.
He told me he's never had to pop a cape weld his entire career. And he had to pop a cape weld that day because he was getting drugged the fuck. He's like,
Yeah.
I couldn't even jump up and fucking chase it down.
Oh yeah.
He's like, the wind
And-
was so fucking bad.
And Carl's not a small man. I mean, he's probably 6'2", 6'3",
Probably 6'2", fucking
somewhere around that
220.
225.
yeah,
Yeah.
good shape.
Not
Like-
a small dude in any way, shape, or form.
like he's an operator, you know, like the motherfucker knows what he's talking about. And like, yeah.
Yeah.
But and then this bitch on his 5th jump, qualifying jump, got to get his Peruvian jump wings.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so that was kind of a double up. Actually, that was a triple up for me because that was RCPT wings,
Yeah.
Peruvian wings, and 5th out of a casa.
Yeah. You got to jump a tailgate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And-
nice.
Yeah.
Cessnas are cool and all for those first 3, but ramp jumps where it's at, man.
Oh.
You
There's
literally
nothing better than a ramp jump.
Yeah, dude.
you
Like, it's
walk into
phenomenal.
nothing and the slipstream comes underneath that aircraft, just takes you out the door.
Yeah.
You know, I'm kind of salty because I've jumped into like multiple foreign countries, never got foreign wings though. Dave on his 5th qualifying jump gets some fucking baller wings. I'm a little salty.
I'm a little salty that I didn't get the free fall ones. Those were fucking dope.
Yeah.
Because like he jump mastered for the free fallers too. So the free fallers all got like
Oh, cool.
Peruvian free fall wings. They're fucking amazing. They look like Mayan jewelry, dude. Like they're fucking
Yeah.
dope looking, man. Like it was wild. I was like, dude.
I gotta tell you, like Colonel, he like the Peruvian jump master is a colonel,
Yeah.
and probably one of the nicest dudes I've ever
Yeah.
met,
Yeah, he's real cool.
and just laid back. But the minute you put him on that fucking on that ramp, he got all sorts of animated and shit.
Yeah.
And we had a guy that one of the jump masters lives in Panama, fluent Spanish speaker, so he went up as a translator, and.
I'm the
Colonel-
first jumper. I'm like, so I'm right next to the jump master during this one. He was a non-jumping jump master, so he had a chute on because he was going to get a free fall. They were going to take him up. He's going to get a free fall, but he was going to jump master the 2 sticks that were in there, and then he would just go up, take a free fall, and come down, and then jump master the free fall teams that went up. Right.
This guy, we got to altitude.
Fucking amazing.
He ran probably 45 seconds of Spanish, just nonstop. Like, I caught about every 8th word because I think I was almost last on the stick. I had one guy behind me.
You had Nick behind you.
Was that Nick?
Nick
That was Nick that was behind me.
Yeah.
And like he talked for almost a minute straight.
And this translator's like,
and
hook up. Remember what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And we're like, that's not what he fucking said, man. We're like, he said a whole bunch of shit because he was like animated about it and fucking this and da 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 blah blah da da and all this. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? Fucking wild, man. It was wild.
Yeah, it was
stick,
fucking amazing.
It was cool. I was pretty proud to be able to lead it out, man, because I was leading it out and I didn't just have Dave. I had my buddy John Longendorf, who's a cop in Tennessee that I served with. He was on that stick. My buddy Nick was pushing the stick. Him and I were in Afghanistan together and on contract. An Army veteran. He's a FO. I had Rich High, so Angry Cops was on the stick with me, so that was cool. And then, of course, I had Dave.
Yeah.
You know, so it was like I had Jason Murph from Grill Your Ass Off also on that stick, which, by the way, you can use that code FF15, still get 15% off over there, too.
Yep. Still up and running.
And like, so it was like my buddies were in this stick with me, you know what I mean? So it was like, I was pretty stoked that I got to lead it out. Plus, when you're the first jumper on a ramp jump, you don't have to do the fucking off to the side. You just go straight the fuck out because you don't have to worry about hitting the D-bag. Right. So you just fucking get it, dog. So the buzzer went off and I looked at Stacy. I was like, there's no green light. He's like, fucking go. And I was like, oh shit. I fucking ran out. But yeah, it was dope. It was awesome.
Yeah. No, like when we were getting ready to roll out, all the cadre, because we spent a week with these guys, and it's not like a week of a couple hours at a time, you know, or anything like that.
Well,
you know,
days,
you spend 10, 12, 14 hours a day with these guys for 6-7 days.
And the cool thing about it is it's not just like classroom time, it's camaraderie afterwards, right? Like,
oh yeah,
we all hang out, we have dinner, they cook a great fucking dinner, you know, and we all hang out like every night. So it's
IDD is necessary.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Dave was the real G out there for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was no, it's like it's fucking amazing. You know, we'll start at 08, you know, that's 8:00 in the morning for people that don't know.
Most people know what 08 is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
it's when you get to 13 is when it fucks them up.
That's when they start getting fucking weird.
Yeah.
1530, 1600, they're like, what?
So we'd run until 4 or 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the evening because we were still pushing jumpers out. And then be like, all right, we'll see y'all down at Skydive Placa. Got the grill going the whole 9 yards. And it would be 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning before we'd leave there. And we'd see, we're like, all right, well,
nice.
Probably time to go get a couple hours of sleep. And then we'd get right back into it the next day.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, like if any of you are seriously considering this, spend the money, take the time, do it there, do it with those guys.
Yeah.
You will not regret it.
Yeah. Honestly, if you take, let's see here, it'll take about altogether commitment. It's a week's worth of commitment. So if it was just like Joe Schmo wants to go jump and he goes down to Palatka and he gets a hotel room. So you'd have to put you'd have to put yourself in a hotel room from, I guess, Tuesday night. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, check out Sunday. So 6 days in a hotel room.
Yeah. Figure $100 a night.
So there's 600 plus another 600 for the course.
Yep.
So that's $1,200, and that covers literally everything.
Yeah.
To include like To include, like, you get breakfast at the hotel for free.
Yeah.
You get fucking lunch provided to you as a student.
Yes.
You get dinner provided to you as a student. So you get 3 meals. You're not really driving anywhere. So I would get a rental car just to fucking move.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the hotel that we stayed
Unless
at
you're
was
close to the Florida area or you're
half
able
a
to
mile,
drive, then
right.
drive. You know what I mean? Honestly, if I had my fucking one wheel, I had a one wheel down there.
Yeah.
And just fucking like plugged it in all day and one wheeled back.
Yeah.
You know, like, I mean, you could do that. Like, there's
Yeah.
no Uber, so there's no scooters or anything like that. But if there were, it would be perfect. But yeah, there's a bunch of that shit, you know, that's just altogether. I think if you took $1,500, it's an experience that I think you should do,
Nice.
you know, and it's affordable when in that aspect, you know, and it's well worth it. So
That's awesome.
yeah, it's real
Yeah.
fucking cool. Or if you got a camper like you,
Yeah.
fucking
It would cost me more than that to pull it down there in fuel.
would it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, from here.
Yeah.
But you have an excuse to go to Florida occasionally coming up anyway.
I do.
Why is that?
The boy got stationed in Key West.
Get the fuck out. Let's
Yeah.
fucking go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Haley's been trying to get me to go down to Key West for fucking ever, man. She used to bartend down there.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, dude. Like, her boyfriend before me is a fucking Key West local, and I'd love to get a reason to go down there and find that dude and knock him in the fucking head. So let's get it.
No.
She's been trying to get me down there forever, man.
Yeah, so the boy, yeah, he graduates his school, but then he turns around and does another school at the same place he's at. So I think I'll be bringing him down there probably around Christmas.
Really?
Yeah, and
You
then,
guys gonna road trip it again or what?
yeah. So I got to fly to California.
You gonna road trip from California to Key West?
Well, I got to drive him in his car, back to Texas,
yeah.
and then he'll have some leave, and then we're going to put his car on a trailer, and I'm going to drive it to Key West, and then drive back.
Jesus Christ.
I know,
dude.
right?
That is a hell of a fucking drive, man.
Yeah.
But at least you'll have a week or so of downtime between the run,
Yeah.
though. So,
Yeah. Oh, I think in between we're gonna go home for Christmas, so it'll be.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
You're basically gonna do dink,
Yeah,
dink,
I'm
dink,
gonna-
dink, dink.
I'm gonna cover
dink.
a lot of miles here pretty soon, but that's all right. It'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
In your
Fucking
big ass
right.
truck.
No, we'll probably take Michelle's to Nebraska, but
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
no. So
Nice, dude. That's fucking dope.
yeah.
Key fucking West, dude. I'm telling you, Coast Guard, man.
I know. God damn it, we fucked up.
We fucked up, dude.
Because like I wish we could have gone
Just
through.
the whole idea of like, hey, you got to pick your job after you try everything.
Oh, I know.
That's fucking brilliant.
We should have been able. We should have been
Like,
able to
yeah,
go
fuck.
through infantry school, and then into the Coast Guard,
Yeah.
and then got a Coast Guard skill, and we would have. Oh my god.
Fucking awesome, man.
Oh, it would have been great.
Like,
We fucked up. I fucked up.
for real.
Yeah. Key West, and that was his worst choice.
What was his best choice?
Well, there was 3. So out of the 10 people that graduated his class, there was 3 that went to California on a brand new boat. There was Guam,
Meh.
Puerto Rico, Hawaii, and Key West.
So where did he want to go?
To the new boat.
He wanted to stay in California.
Yeah, which would have been fucked, but
That would have sucked.
yeah.
I don't
'Cause
know.
he doesn't like the boat he's going to go
Dude,
to.
I would have picked Key West first out of all those.
Yeah, but he didn't like the boat. So he was thinking of the job more. But
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, like Guam would be cool. He wanted to go to Guam too. But I'm like, you're going to be able to do everything on Guam in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
And then you're going to be stuck there.
Yeah.
that's true.
Key West, at least you can, like, you're in Florida.
Dude, if he's got a weekend
Yeah.
leave, like he could go clear up to the fucking panhandle and fuck off for a day and then go back.
Yeah.
And still
Yeah.
You're not you're not
yeah.
island locked.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean,
No, Key West would be great. So
yeah, I think Key West would be fun.
He's always been a kid that's kind of had that like
I don't know if I'd bring my car there.
to Key West?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, from what I understand, half that island floods pretty fucking regularly.
Oh, I believe it. But so here's another thing. There's no on-base housing. So he has to get as an E3 or 4, as an E4, he's going to get housing like
So he's going
off
to get PH.
VH in Key West.
Dude, I bet Key West BAH is nice though.
It's good, but
Yeah.
he's got to find a place to live there for that.
And it's dog shit.
Yeah.
I'd get like an apartment above a bar.
Right?
I'd get like
Me and you would,
Yeah.
but he's not that kind of
Yeah,
person. so,
he's
yeah.
way more put together than us.
Yeah.
So these fucking kids these days. Justin's 24,
Yeah.
owns a house. Fucking like, Jesus, your kid's like, responsible.
Well,
What happened to this generation of fucking idiot?
I know, right?
I think I'm lucky.
They had us to watch and
I-
see how he fucked up.
Can you
That's for
imagine 21 getting BAH and being stationed in Key West?
No,
No. Oh my God.
I did it at 21 in California. That was actually no, I didn't get BH. My ass was in the barracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, my ass was in the barracks. Yeah.
You were looking for a stripper to marry.
No, I just got divorced. I hated women. I was.
He wasn't looking for one, but he found a couple.
Yeah, there was probably a few on the way. Yeah, my 20s were fucked up. Awesome, but fucked up. Yeah. Justin, you were saying you're lucky.
I think I got lucky because right around when I was 18, 19, 20, something like that, is when Jazz moved back to Texas. And so it was right around that time when I was starting to learn all this grown-up shit. So he got to kind of teach me through all of his fuck-ups.
I was going to say, well, we're going to have to unteach you some of the stuff he probably taught you.
We're
Now,
gonna fix some of that.
A bit of it was like, he was like, nope, I made that decision before, and it's a fucking terrible idea. Don't do that.
I like, though, how Justin took Jazz's advice and like the rest of us's advice and averaged it out and bought a Ford Ranger. It's somewhere between a Mini and a Super Duty.
Right.
Right? It's a good average. See, he's got his own mind here.
Yeah.
so-
Right.
That's a very astute assumption.
Because he's not like bougie Jazz on his home. He's like, because when Jazz finally buys a home, it's gonna be fucking bougie.
Oh my God.
You know?
I've seen the houses when they were looking at houses the first time, the houses they were looking at, I was like, it's fucking two of you.
Yeah, and
Right.
Y'all don't want kids.
Yeah, like why, man?
Jesus.
Like fuck.
Speaking of that, I had the privilege of helping him finish moving on Sunday.
Yeah,
Privilege is a
yeah.
stretch.
Was the fucking elevator up?
No.
Fucking cocksuckers, dude.
Well, we filled the Warfighter trailer, got all of it, all the big stuff out of there. So,
How much was left?
full fucking trailer.
Really?
Yeah.
Because we did a lot of work the
We
day.
did.
I helped.
Yeah.
Like fuck, it was the day before I left.
We were only, I don't know, probably 2-3 hours and we were done.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10 minutes to unload it and 3 hours to load it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fucking stairs.
Well, 3 flights of stairs.
yeah. 2 hours to load it. Yeah. Yeah. But
Nice.
it's done.
Good. I'm glad they're the fuck out of that place. Man, fuck
Yeah.
that place.
And now that he's out of there, I can burn that place down and not feel bad about it.
right? Like it definitely deserves it.
Yeah. Fix your fucking elevator.
Yeah, dude. Fucking cocksuckers, man.
I just wanted to pry it open so I could take like a piss in there or drop a deuce just to be like, hey, the quicker y'all get this thing up and running, the quicker you get to get rid of this problem. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that place is fucked, man.
Yeah.
And it was really nice when they moved in. Like,
Yeah.
It was really nice.
Oh, for an apartment, it's fucking nice apartment.
Well, yeah, but like I guess Jazz was telling me that somewhere along the line they started allowing like Section 8 housing to move in.
Mm.
And it was like, there goes the neighborhood type of shit.
Well, that probably happened right after the elevator quit working because fuck.
Yeah, that was fucking terrible.
Have y'all heard about the debacle that's going on with Southwest right now?
Huh.
I don't know the ins and outs of it. I'm kind of out of the media loop.
There was a Southwest pilot. They were getting ready to take off. Southwest pilot comes on the intercom, gives his little spiel, and ends it with "Let's go, Brandon."
Oh.
And all media sources are losing their shit so much as to someone tweeted.
When did this happen?
I want to say like Friday or Saturday.
Because I'm looking at the stocks right now.
Ooh,
Do you
how's
s-
Southwest doing?
Do you see the upward trend?
Oh wow.
It went up 4% in the last couple days. So,
Yeah.
good job, Brandon.
Well, someone tweeted as an experiment, I'd love for a Southwest pilot to say "Long live ISIS" before taking off. That was the equivalent that they came up
Oh,
with. And I
yeah,
just
yeah.
thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, that's not the same thing,
Yeah,
man.
it's not the same thing as being a NASCAR fan. What the fuck? ISIS and NASCAR are nowhere close to the same.
Actually,
thing.
do y'all know the origin of the
Yeah.
Let's Go Brandon? Can y'all like run that by me? Because I didn't learn about it until today.
Okay,
The origin of Let's Go Brandon.
This is the origin. Essentially, there was a gentleman named Brandon who won a NASCAR race.
and
And as he's getting interviewed about his big win at the NASCAR
the
race,
whole stadium is chanting
fuck Joe Biden. And the reporter, to save face, is like, you hear those chants? They're saying, let's go, Brandon. And he's like, yeah. And he handled it with poise and professionalism. But he fucking knew. And she fucking knew too. And it wasn't let's go, Brandon. It was fuck Joe Biden.
I need to find that video.
Oh, it's fucking everywhere. I can't believe you hadn't seen it.
So I saw a meme today and I appreciate it. It was like LBJ, JFK, FJB. All the presidents have one. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. I think we should start a movement where people, like everybody like who has a kid this year names their kid Brandon.
Oh my God.
Just so they can be like, let's go, Brandon. And the people are like, what the fuck? I'd be like, it's my kid. It's my son's name. It's Brandon.
Did you see my post? I said it showed a picture of a dad like sitting in the stands, and it was kind of like covering his eyes, and it said, if you're a liberal and your kid's named Brandon and you're at a sporting event,
how do you cheer for him?
Yeah, something like that. But
I fucking love that. Like, fuck Joe Biden has literally been changed.
Yeah,
into Let's Go Brandon.
And the great thing is social media, they're not censoring it.
And they can't.
They can't.
Because it's an arbitrary fucking saying that means nothing.
The algorithms haven't caught on to Brandon yet. I can't wait till they do start. You know they will.
Yeah.
But then anybody whose name's Brandon, like anytime you're going to get like booted off Facebook for saying hi to your.
I have a buddy of mine named Brandon, and he keeps like randomly slipping fucking "let's go me" into shit. And he's like, "Let's go me, let's go me." I'm like, you fucking cunt. He's an uber righty too, man. He's a fucking MAGA wearing motherfucker type of guy. So he's loving all of this. Like it's like his favorite thing it's like the highlight of his life. And I'm like, it's kind of sad, but let's go, Brandon.
So we covered Mikey and I's week, Scott.
Yeah.
How was your week, buddy?
Oh, I had an uneventful week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do shit.
7 days long, you did some things?
Yeah.
Imagine it was quiet around here with John being gone hunting and Dave being with me. Like it's just been you and Justin in here fucking twiddling thumb and jerking each other off.
And well, when Justin was here, I was gone, and when Justin was gone, I was here. So yeah.
So how many times did you hear? So I have a question.
This morning, 4, 5.
He's learning, guys.
That's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Would you rather he asks or fuck it up without asking?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was my job.
At least he goes over. Yeah, exactly. At least he, he's not going over the whole, ask for fucking forgiveness rather than permission fucking thing. He's at least asking shit. Because goddamn well when you and I were in those situations, we were like, I got this. I'm gonna break it.
Well, at his age, I think I was a sniper section leader. So yeah, I never asked.
Yeah, at his age, I was like a fucking platoon sergeant.
You didn't ask either.
I just told.
Broke it.
I told.
Yeah.
And if I broke it, I'd be like, you fix it. I'm an asshole. You fix it. We were talking about that because we were out there with my buddy Dorf, who knew me on active duty.
Oh yeah.
And I was his company gunny.
Yeah.
And he was a fucking dick. Yeah, it's true. I was a fucking asshole, man. Like, not a fucking nice person.
Yeah.
Some of the shit that I did. Jesus. What are you drinking over there, Dave?
This is what the fuck did I grab? I think this is a Sprecher. No, it's Virgil's craft soda. It's Flying Cauldron butterscotch beer, non-alcoholic.
Any good?
Actually, really fucking good.
Really?
Yeah, really fucking good.
Well, you're kind of milking it, so we were wondering.
I am. Well, it's like it's definitely butterscotch.
Yeah.
Pretty strong butterscotch, but it's really fucking smooth.
Nice.
Huh.
So it's fuck.
I'll have to give that a whirl. Oh, it smells fucking good. It smells like those grandpa candies.
Right?
Yeah.
The Werther's.
The
The
Werther's butterscotch. But it's stupid fucking smooth.
That's delicious
was,
as fuck, man. It's like if cream soda was butterscotch.
That came out of that batch that Forrest gave me when we were
Dude, that's
up
awesome.
in Dallas Fort Worth at the Underground.
That is a good one.
He came rolling in with a pile of deliciousness for me because he's like, I mean that's one of the things that I love about our followers and our customer base is a lot of them that follow the podcast and a lot of them that know me from the warfighter side of things, from that side of the house. They know I don't drink. So when they bring you guys bottles of whiskey and JMO and shit like that,
right?
they always wind up showing up with a 6-pack of various craft sodas or shit like that for me because they're like,
because they're good fucking dudes.
Yeah. They want to have, they want me to be part of the fucking party.
Yeah, exactly.
So
when they know you're here, man, they're like, fuck.
Fucking A right. So kind of working.
Justin, what's your drink of choice?
I knew you were gonna call me out for this.
You fucking
I'm
bitch.
drinking Michelob right now.
No. What do you prefer? I'm not asking you what you're drinking.
He's a Shinerbot guy.
I am a Shinerbot guy, but recently I've learned that if I know I'm gonna be drinking like all night or throughout the day, can't do Shiner all day because the next morning my butthole is in severe pain.
Yeah.
Oh, I get the Shiner shit so bad.
Yeah.
But
I've been
All
real rough all week. Yeah.
but luckily I just typically switch to like Shiner Blonde or something.
Yeah.
I'm good to go from there.
We have Yingling as an option now too.
This is true. I do still have Yingling in my fridge.
So you're a beer guy.
I am a beer guy. I still
He's a light beer, mid-range beer. Because I don't see you as like an IPA dude.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, he's a lightweight guy in the first place.
It's
so,
true.
Eventually you'll grow up.
Eventually.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I still like Miller Lite.
Well-
like honestly, Miller Lite
yeah.
does me right. Like,
Well, that's what I like is like when we're doing
fine
the
with
show and I got to be like on my shit. I like having like a light beer,
Sure.
so I can
yeah.
still like
He's-
keep my wits about me. So this thing isn't a complete.
See,
shit
but
show.
he did the
drink
inverse of what
whiskey.
we did.
I drink whiskey so that I get my wits.
Yeah.
right?
did-
I'm better when I'm drunk.
He did the
Sober,
inverse of
I'm
what we did.
worthless.
So like he started with beer, did all the responsible adulting things early. We started with whiskey and then we figured out that we need to do the responsible adulting things.
I grew into whiskey. I was probably pushing 30.
Yeah.
30.
Really?
Yeah, before I really got into whiskeys.
I was mid-20s. But I mean,
when I first- yeah.
I had 5 good fucking years of whiskeys though.
When I first got married, we were broke as fuck.
Yeah.
At Fort Campbell. And
As you do.
Michelle and I, all we did was drink at home because we had kids and like we were, broke.
You got a
But
30 rack of Natty Light, fucking $5 at the PS.
she never drank beer. She liked Southern Comfort.
Hard
But-
pass, bud.
Dude,
No.
Haley and I were at a bar a while back and we heard somebody order a SoCo and lime.
I don't mind.
And we fucking both looked at each other and we were like, what?
I don't mind a
Whoa.
SoCo.
Yeah.
I grew out of it,
Yeah, when I was fucking 10.
but
Way too fucking sweet.
we were both
Yeah.
20, 21.
Yeah.
Like we were young, right? And we started to save the bottles between Thanksgiving and Christmas. And at about bottle number 10, she's like, nope, I'm running out of room. I'm just going to throw them away. Yeah, we used to drink a lot of SoCo.
That's gross, dude.
Yeah.
And Mad Dog. A lot of Mad Dog.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I think everybody's had that Mad
Yeah,
Dog
yeah.
experience. I remember one of the first times I remember getting
what was
drunk to
that?
the point of throwing the fuck up. It was fucking grape Mad Dog.
I was gonna
The
say
original MD 2020.
Yeah.
throwing purple shit all over the fucking
Yeah.
place.
What was the really Boone's Farm?
Boone's Farm
Farm?
wine?
Yeah, because
Fuck
it was
yeah.
cheap as fuck and
Yeah.
fruity.
Dude, you
My-
get a
my
bottle of that for
ex-wife
$4
liked that,
fucking
yeah.
dollars.
My ex-wife liked Boone's Farm. We were also fucking like underage drinking at the time.
Yeah.
Oh well, when you're underage drinking, you kind of tend to take what you can get too.
True,
so.
true. Beggars aren't choosing shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Unless you have alcoholic friends.
But then I met Haley, who's like, I like Jack Daniels and fucking, whatnot. Somebody just walked in.
Yeah.
We had to shut the door.
Probably leave
Somebody's
it
just
open now.
helping themselves in.
Oh.
What do we got? What do we got? Look at this motherfucker right here.
Holy shit. Back
Fuck
from the
yes.
fucking dead, alive and well, Gary fucking Brugman. Why don't you fucking pop in Jazz's spot, man?
Yeah, we got an open
Have a seat, dude. We got a spot. You two fucking homos fucking save it for later. We're in the middle of a show. Jesus.
Come join us on the podcast, my friend.
What's up, brother?
Yeah, same here, brother. Whoa, look at that.
You gotta adjust your wide angle there, Jazz. Or talk, Justin. Yeah, I deserve that.
So, Justin, you
Hey,
you want to
so yeah.
Well, love you, Jazz.
Let me tell you about you fucking assholes in your F-450s.
Gary.
Sir.
Gary, what's up, man?
Welcome back.
Tell
brother.
everybody hi and that you're still alive.
Hello, my freedom friends and everybody out there. I'm back and I'm still alive. I was this close, bro.
Yeah, man, you had a fucking rough go at it.
Dude, since July 31st, life just took a big turn for me. Life is good. It's not easy. It's not fair.
I think life took a back seat for a while.
Yes,
Yeah.
it did. For a long while. On July 31st, I was in Florida, borrowed your trailer, I owe you $12.50.
Yeah, you fucking owe you fucking tickets and interest tolls, man. Yeah,
Dude, fucking Florida tolls, man.
we were talking about it the whole time you were in the fucking hospital. We're like, this motherfucker still owes. Not getting off the hook, dog.
Wait here. I didn't realize that you must have lost your phone.
Yeah.
The hospital lost my phone.
Okay. Did you ever get it back?
No, I had to replace it.
Well, let me find the text messages.
Yeah, because these are fucking great,
Now,
man.
some of these are before I knew you had COVID.
Okay.
August 12th, I think you were already.
Yes,
I said, "Hey, buddy, need to talk."
Okay.
Because I had heard you got COVID. About an hour later, damn it, I just heard you got about the COVID thing.
August 12th is when they put me on a ventilator.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think I seen your story.
Your story when you were like
Yeah, dude.
about to go down, and we
Yeah.
were like, "What the fuck, man?" That's how we all found out, bro.
Brother, I went to the hospital on August 10th, right? Because I had 103.6 fever. Ambulance came, guys came in hazmat suits, gave me EKG. They said, you need to go now. My oxygen was like at 72%. And I passed out in the ambulance. And then that was August 10th. They took me to Northeast Baptist in San Antonio. And August 12th, they put me on the ventilator. Everything that in between, I don't remember. I don't remember making that video. I've heard a lot about it, but I don't remember making it.
Video was fucked up, man.
Yeah, I don't remember it at all. And I woke up August 27th from August 10th. I woke up August 27th, paralyzed.
Yeah.
Can't move. I had the trach.
Right.
They had trached me. I had tubes going in everywhere, and all I could do was move my eyes and barely move my head. I didn't know what was happening.
So
That's fucking terrifying.
August 16th, I sent you a picture of the Bill from Florida that had the Warfighter trailer behind this Chevy Silverado. And I said, if you think COVID is going to get you out of this, it will not.
He's gonna staple that thing to your fucking grave.
No kidding, right?
And then we started talking about it on the podcast. Yeah.
Well, dude, I paid a whole bunch of tolls, but in some places there was somewhere it was just like you have to go through.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't pay for anything.
Well, dude, every time I go
I
through
don't-
fucking Houston, I get fucked by that one by Katie because I don't realize that I need to get the fuck over to not pay it.
I don't care about the tolls.
Every time.
I was just hoping that the fact that you owed me $12.50.
You had unfinished business. You wouldn't be leaving us.
Yeah, you couldn't
So
be
I had
leaving
to
us.
come back and
You
square
have to
it
come
away.
back, yes.
Oh man.
That was our mentality.
You know what, man? I felt everybody's prayers. I woke up delirious because I was having these daydreams. I was already awake. Kim was there. I couldn't move.
I heard you woke up with a girlfriend.
I woke up with a girlfriend, man.
Get the fuck out of here.
I went into a coma single. And I woke up with a girlfriend. All the nurses were like, yeah, we're talking to your girlfriend. I was like,
Sir,
what
the
girlfriend?
hospital lost your phone.
Yeah.
Kim's over here going, what is this motherfucker been up to?
No,
What the
she's
shit?
like, ding.
She's
ding,
grabbing his
ding,
finger to
like,
open
oh.
that bitch. Just hold your eyes open, trying to get you to fucking unlock it.
Oh, no. But a whole bunch of stuff was spewed because when I got my new phone, she downloaded it for me and, everything's out the bag.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
She's still with you. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good shit, dude.
So just so you guys know, this is going to be my first cigar.
I was going to say, you hadn't smoked, huh?
No.
Well, I mean, you had a trach. You probably couldn't.
Don't feel peer pressure.
Oh, no. I've
Do it
been
on your
looking-
terms.
I've been looking forward to this.
All right, this is the
You
best
know what?
place to do
I
it.
think he needs a victory.
Yeah?
You think?
I think so.
I think he needs a victory. Let's get him a victory.
I don't
You
have
got
a
that,
victory.
Justin?
I think
you're
we
about
have
to-
that.
I think we know a
Yes.
guy that can get you
we,
one.
we probably have one or two of those. floating
Matter of
around
fact,
here.
Dave's smoking a victory right now.
I am.
You know what?
Nice.
We'll go over that real quick while we're waiting on your cigar,
Yeah.
man. What are you smoking, Dave?
I'm smoking a victory
Yeah?
because I voluntarily threw myself out of an aircraft multiple times this week.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
So
I'm going to do that same thing once I'm better.
What are you smoking, buddy?
I'm smoking Test Blend number 101.
How's that going?
fuck
good.
yeah.
Yeah? You like that one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in the running.
I'm on what I believe is a fake Cuban. That's what I'm thinking.
You got gypped?
I'll tell you if it's real.
It was a gift.
Oh, okay.
It was a gift.
The really tight draw is a definite key that it is a real one.
And it's a pretty tight draw.
Yeah, it's a real tight draw.
So
And
maybe-
it has the Cuban flavor. Yeah,
Well, maybe it is a Cuban.
Yeah, I
Well,
think
fucking
I think it is.
All right. Well, it's a great cigar. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Like even if it's fake or not, man, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
But one of the jumpers this week, that was a student with Dave, older gentleman. His name escapes me.
Dave Lehman.
Thank you, Mr. Lehman. Yeah. He fucking was like, "Hey, Mikey, I heard you like cigars," and I was like, "You heard right." And he's like, "Well, I'd like you to take a pick, man. I'd like to give you one." So I was like, "Absolutely." So he gave me this, and I was like, "You know what, man? I'm going to save this. I'm going to smoke it on the show."
Yeah.
And I asked Dave to put it in his humidor with all of his stuff. He had a bag,
Yeah.
and he kept it nice for me so I could have it.
I give it a 90% chance of it being a real one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dave and I, we had several conversations about cigars while I was there.
Yeah.
So he's a good dude. He enjoys sitting down, having a little sip and having a cigar. And I think he knocked out his 5 and he unfolded his camp chair and set it against the hanger and popped his ammo door open because he had one of the 50 cal ammo humidors.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And he looked in there and he's like, I think I'll have that one. And just went to town.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
really good dude.
Yeah. Real good dude, man.
So, Gary,
Sir.
now that you're back, you survived. Vaccine or no vaccine? Any,
I am. I have to wait 6 to 8 months to get it
right.
because my antibody count is so high right now. But I am going to get it because I don't ever want this shit again.
Yeah.
Ever.
I don't think you're ever going to get it again, man.
Yeah.
I hope not.
You have
but
a natural immunity now.
that's what they told me. My
Like,
antibody
your-
count is
your immunity is going to be stronger than any vaccine they give you ever.
yeah. But I'm not against it. Had I had it before, I probably wouldn't have been in the shape that I was in now.
Right.
You think so?
Well, that's what everybody's
Yeah, that's
telling me
what
at the
they
hospital.
told you. Sure.
Yeah, especially at the hospital. But man, I've known a whole bunch of people that have been vaccinated and they've gotten COVID, and one of them was out mowing his 5 acres on a zero turn while he had COVID.
Yeah.
You know, and
But-
everybody know that wasn't. You know,
But here's so fucking weird though, man. Like I got COVID and I never even knew it. I went to work every day.
no
Yeah.
shit.
Never had a problem. The only reason I knew is because I donated blood and they told me, thanks for donating with antibodies.
Really?
That's the only reason I
Yeah.
ever fucking knew that I had fucking COVID.
Oh,
I was here hanging out. You guys were probably fucking around me.
that's how I got it.
Maybe. Fucking maybe, dude. This is back in like March.
Right.
But yeah, like, I mean, it was fucking like February, March time frame. I had it and I had no fucking idea.
Dude, but I have
You know, it's just so weird that
So,
it's any given Sunday, dude. Like,
I've
it
asked
goes-
I've asked a ton of people like Mikey, right? it's hard to ask dead people if they wish
Truth.
they would have got the vaccine.
Truth.
You're the closest one that I've.
Yeah, you almost died.
Yeah. So So
Bro, so they took me to one hospital in San Antonio, and I woke up in New Braunfels in that hospital that you came to visit me in.
Yeah.
And a doctor from the first hospital the doctor that put me on the vent came to visit me, patted me on the shoulder, had a little talk with me, and told me to enjoy my new life because I'm not supposed to be here. He told me that he's had patients come in younger than me, in better health than I was, and not as bad with COVID as I was when I came in, and lasted a week.
That's why I was worried about you, man, because you're old as fuck.
I know.
So, we were like,
one thing
fuck,
about
he's
now,
old as
I
fuck.
would have got offended when the doctor said that because you were in great shape.
I thought I was, but when I was,
Yeah.
but I did have a little bit of COPD,
Yeah.
but it's never
And
been.
you're a smoker.
And I smoke, and I drank,
Yeah.
And you might be a little obstinate.
maybe. But yeah, he says when I went in, that him and his team looked at each other, they were like 3 or 4 days tops.
Yeah.
And he told me, and for some reason, you would not die.
Yeah, you got a fucking parking ticket you had to pay.
Yeah, no shit.
All right.
Damn right.
It was a
Fucking
toll.
owes
Damn
it
it.
all
It
to
was
you,
a
buddy.
toll.
He owes it all to you.
It was a toll.
Well,
But thank you.
the boatman was like, this motherfucker don't pay his tolls. I can't take him yet.
But I spent my 55th birthday in the hospital.
Yeah.
And my mom passed while I was in the
Unfortunately,
hospital.
you lost your mom. Yeah.
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 And but she died amongst family and friends, so it was good. Everything was, when I came out, everything was taken care of. And I got to throw a shout out there, man. To I caught COVID at an event in Florida, and the foundation that we were raising money for, actually, while I was in the hospital, paid my rent and my bills, and it was Chris Peranto's 14th Hour Foundation.
Oh, that's awesome.
Paid my truck, paid my utilities, everything was paid for.
That's fucking great, dude.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Tanya.
Yeah. Good dude.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And that's one thing I was worried about. And they reached out to Kim and said, we want to handle all his bills.
Fucking good dudes, man.
Right?
Yep.
God damn.
Yep.
That's one thing. You could say what you say about, like, the veteran and patriotic communities out there, but you're hard pressed to find people who won't fucking come together and help.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I want to think that everybody would do that, but I also think I'd be wrong in thinking that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. The people that can help, I think will help.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, but it just goes to show you that not everybody is as bad as, like, the media makes it out to be. Like, I mean, there's fucking great people out there.
There are.
And it's like that, and that's the majority. The majority of us out here doing our thing, we're fucking great people. I'm a piece of shit, but like fucking most everybody else is awesome. You know what I mean?
Well,
and
wasn't it Steve Buscemi that said that a few years ago? He's like, if you'd actually just turn your television off and go talk to your neighbor, you'd find out that the world is not as fucked as it actually is.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, in our industry, go to cigar lounges.
Yes.
It is the most diverse group of people you can find, and everybody is awesome.
Yeah.
What the fuck is John's story about the cigar lounge
yeah.
where
That's
He's-
John's story. I'm not
yeah.
gonna.
Oh, he just told that. To
Yeah.
me. So he was in a cigar lounge, and there was a felon. Shout out Gary.
Hey.
hey,
Hey, he's pardoned, motherfucker.
shout out
You're
yourself,
the only fucking
motherfucker.
felon in the room, dog.
Lower your damn voice. There was a felon, a judge,
And a lawyer.
cop, and a lawyer, all in the cigar lounge. And the
I've been in that room.
Well,
Same.
this was the cop.
yeah, but this was a cigar lounge,
It
not
was-
a courtroom.
it was the cop that arrested the felon, the judge that
Like, put him
Sentence.
away.
put him
Pres-
away,
presided
and
over it.
the attorney that represented the felon or something. And
Yeah.
they were all in there
Yeah.
smoking a cigar together, laughing and joking, and John was there with his jaw just on the floor.
Yeah.
But it was just because it's cigars.
Yep, that's outstanding.
Nice. That's awesome. That's a beautiful thing, man.
Right. It really is. It's
Yeah. That's cool, dude.
Too bad E-clubs can't be like that all the time.
Yeah, no, E-Club's dude. So the E-Club on Camp Foster, Okinawa, Japan, it's called the Eagle Globe and Anchor. They called it the hook and jab.
Oh man.
Because it was like you're going there, you're getting in a fight. Like it was Fight Club, dude.
It's like
just,
the E Club in Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah.
You know, we walked in there 5 coasts. It's like we walked into South Central.
Well, yeah, it's because you guys are fucking posers.
Fuck that. we fought everybody, and we had to, fall back a little bit. We fell back onto post 46 at the Guantanamo Bay Marine Barracks.
Yeah.
Post 46, we ran in there, and there was a bunch of Marines jamming out to punk rock, and it was on all over Guantanamo between Navy and Marines, SPs, MPs, Shore Patrol, everybody.
Yeah.
And we tiptoed the fuck out of there back to the ship.
So you go in there, you started a fight.
We didn't start the fight. We got jumped.
You got jumped, but you ran to the Marines.
We did.
The Marines were like, fuck yeah, fight.
Fuck
Came
yeah.
out, started fighting Navy dudes.
Right.
And y'all slunk out the side.
Oh, no, we fought. And
Brilliant.
then when the cops showed up, we freaking took off.
That's smart, dude.
And however, after that, whenever we went on a porter call, we put a post up at the Marine barracks. Whoever wants to be on Steel Beach, put in your chits. These Marines haven't left the island in over a year. Man, we take about 20, 30 Marines with us, and they all slept on the flight deck, taking to Jamaica, Curacao. Yep.
No shit.
That's fucking dope,
That
dude.
is awesome.
We were talking about the Coast Guard a little while ago because his boy's getting stationed in Key West.
Nice.
Yeah.
What, on the Thetis, you said, right?
I don't know which boat, but I think there's two.
Yeah, there's my
240s.
old ship, the Mohawk, the
Yeah.
one I'm a plank owner on, and then the Thetis.
Yeah.
Which we called. I just met an admiral.
Fetus?
Yeah.
You had to call it the fetus.
the Thetis. We said Thetis stand for seafaries. So
Okay.
and I just met an admiral who was a lieutenant on the Thetis. He was a Coast Guard admiral. I just met him at a wedding.
Nice. Huh. Did you guys talk about how you guys were almost military?
I don't know, man. We still, dude. Space Force falls way below we do right
Dude,
now.
I'm glad you made it because I would have been really missed talking shit to you. I love breaking Gary's balls more
Just
than
so you
anybody
know,
did.
at the beginning of this, when we talked about my boy being stationed at Key West, we said how we fucked up
Yeah.
and didn't
Well,
join the
100%.
Coast Guard.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I'm a Marine, so I became a Marine so I could shit talk everybody for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean I have regrets. I don't have regrets. You know what I mean? Like,
I
shit.
almost went Marine Corps, and the reason I didn't is because I wanted to be in law enforcement.
Oh, yeah.
That's the whole reason I joined the Coast Guard was to do law enforcement, and I learned it well.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
Ended up in prison. I did it so well.
You just wanted the full experience, Gary.
Yeah, that's it.
That's true. There is not a person alive that I know, anyways, that fucking who has had the criminal justice rigmarole life that you have.
Yeah.
The whole gambit.
Yeah.
Tell me about it,
You
bro.
have walked the fucking plank on that, man.
Dude, even to the point where God said, you know what? Just so that you know what it's like, here's a little bit of paralysis. Just so that you know what it
here's
feels
a little
like.
bit. Here's a little bit of near death, bitch.
Yes.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had a hell of a fucking year.
Yeah.
Dude, it's been rough.
Your 2020 and 2021 has been fucking wacky.
The end of 2019 wasn't that great either, but
Yeah, but
you know what?
Like, let's do the list though. So you're a fucking felon,
Right,
and then you get a pardon,
right.
and then you get COVID.
Well, my best bro died.
Oh yeah,
Right, Dan Cox,
Yeah.
Border Patrol. That's how all this started.
Yeah.
Then I caught COVID, and then I ended up in the hospital. My mom
Then
died.
your mom passed away.
Right, but dude, I keep on going.
Like,
Goddamn energizer.
and then you made it through. Mm-hmm. Have you paid that fucking toll yet?
No,
I don't know.
I
if
just
you,
got here.
I don't know if you should. I don't know if you should, man. I think this is your good luck charm. I think you just let
shit,
that fucking.
I told him this isn't the toll you're looking for.
Okay. Because once again, good fucking dudes, man. Like, Jesus, dude. Like, you've had a hell of a couple years.
But you know what I keep saying, man, especially now, is life is not easy. It sure as fuck isn't fair. But damn, it's good, man. Especially when you're this freaking close to it. Like I said, I passed out in the ambulance on the way to the hospital. And I really honestly thought I was taking my last freaking breaths.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
thought I was
I'm
done.
telling you, that Instagram video,
Yeah.
that shit was fucking scary, dude.
It hit me like a freight train. All of a sudden.
Like, when we saw it, because he texted me and was like, yo, did you see this? And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, it was like, you were...
I saw it.
It looked like a death rattle, bro. And
we-
I've seen people die. I've seen a lot of motherfuckers die. And I was like,
Like
Gary,
we went
fuck.
from like I hadn't seen you in a week or so,
Right.
to Gary has COVID, to
Gary's got COVID, what a bitch. Type of shit.
Right.
To like, oh, fuck.
to like
Yeah.
we see that video to like, and then And then everybody kind of clued us in, you know, and it was like, yeah, wow. So,
Dude, I'm not afraid of much, but this scared the shit out of me. And especially since I didn't want to go that way to a freaking Chinese virus, you know?
Yeah.
And it was just really, really.
Yeah, fucking commies ain't taking me out, man.
No, hell no. Hell no. And for some reason, when I woke up, I had that song in my head, Killer Kami for Mommy. For some reason, that kept going off in my head because I couldn't sleep at night, and I was having these daydreams, like vivid, detailed daydreams, and I would stare at a blank TV, and I'd see things in the TV, and one of the things that kept coming up was that song, "Killer Kami for Mommy."
Huh.
I don't know why, but
Because it's awesome.
yeah.
I mean,
it's great, but I don't know why it just kept coming to my head, and it was rough because I couldn't talk.
Yeah.
You know, and I had to get fed, and I couldn't move. And in a couple of days, I could move my fingers and my toes. And then they within 3 weeks, they downsized my trach. But yeah, man, it was hard.
Yeah. I mean, when this poor guy.
it's looking,
no.
it looks like a real
Yeah.
band.
What you got going on there?
Oh, the Modafina rappers are super fucking finicky and super tight. So she blew apart on me.
Yeah, they're thin.
It's-
So when they get exposed to heat changes, they
They pop.
This
It's-
is really good.
good.
Oh yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely, man. Fuck
I
yeah.
you know, God damn it. I'm happy you're here. I'm happy you're on the show.
Thank
God
you.
damn it. It's good to see
You know,
you.
I was staying up in Fort Worth because I couldn't be. They told me if I couldn't be by myself, then I'd have to stay in the hospital for another, up to 4 weeks. I was like,
Yeah.
oh hell no! So I went up to Fort Worth with Kim, and been hitting the gym a little bit, taking it very light because I have no strength. I lost 52 pounds.
Yeah, you look like you've been on like heroin.
Yeah, that's what I feel.
Yeah, like fucking.
I got a walker in the back of the truck because I can walk, but if I'm going any distance, I'm gonna have to sit down.
Yeah.
And but it was
I noticed like you lost a lot of in your neck. Lost a lot of like when you woke up, you had like turkey neck.
yeah.
And I was like, look at this skinny motherfucker right here.
man,
It's stretched up now. Like now it's all right. It's like gotten back to like it looks like a normal neck now. But when you first woke up, I was like, how fucking much weight did he lose, dude? Like shit.
I didn't know what was
He had
happening.
a gobbler.
Man.
It was awesome.
Yeah, I know. And when I woke up, my hands were swollen, my feet were swollen. The rest of me was skinny.
That's
And-
weird.
And I swore to God, I was disappearing. Because when I lifted up my legs, everything would all my muscle would just hang. I had no muscle. I couldn't when I flexed, there was nothing, man, nothing.
Yeah.
And it
That's weird.
terrified
Just
me.
an
bro.
atrophy, just muscle
Yeah, that's what,
atrophy.
that's what it was. But I
It takes
never
a little bit of
experienced
time
that.
to get your. So like, I had it happen to me one time in my calf. I was down for like 56. This was just a few years ago. It was when I was in school. When I had this crazy fucking sciatic issue and I couldn't fucking move for like 50 days.
No shit.
And I was just bedridden. I was like on the couch. It sucked, man. The only time, matter of fact, I think Justin made fun of me one time because I keep a fucking lumbar pillow in my truck. And he's like, what is this old man shit? And it's like, honestly, it's like, that was the only way I could fucking sit and not be in pain was that
Right.
pillow, right? For whatever reason, it took the pressure off of it so I could drive.
Mm-hmm.
And, but I had atrophy in my left calf and it was like jello. Like
Yeah.
I poke it and I was like, this is fucking gross. And I got great fucking calves, man. And I was like, what the fuck is this, man? I was upset.
I
I
know.
was upset. And it was karma because I shit talked my buddy Nick all the time about his gay calves and about his bitch calves. And it's like, fuck, it like came back at me.
And,
Yeah,
and
that shit
it'll
sucks.
get you, man. And when you have it, it's scary because, like you said, there's nothing there.
I may be a fat guy, but I've
You got good calves,
Good
dude.
calves, too.
Yeah.
It's from carrying all the weight.
it is. I've been road marching my whole life.
Yeah, see, it's true.
So I came back to San Antonio today because my next physical therapy in Fort Worth starts on the 15th. So I just got back, got home at 5 o'clock, unloaded the truck, and I was like, you know what? It's Monday. It's Monday.
Monday.
I would say hi to my freedom friends.
Well, I'm
you go,
glad
brother.
everybody.
Yeah, man, we're glad you swung through, dude.
Shit, yeah.
We were curious because Scott had kind of kept me abreast. He was like, yeah, he doesn't smoke anymore. And he's fucking
Done
doing
with
all
the
this.
cigarettes.
Yeah. Good.
Done
Fucking
with
stay
the
off him.
cigarettes. Yep.
Stay off him. Yeah.
You know,
You fucking look at me just because I smoke once in a while.
Once in a while.
I was in the field this week. It doesn't count.
This motherfucker got a pack of cigarettes, went out drinking that night, and came home with 4.
Yeah, that's true. That did happen.
That happens.
That did happen. Yeah.
Gary, I will say I'm super glad you're here because while you were in the hospital, if we had a week go by where we didn't give an update on you, people were legitimately angry at us.
Yeah.
No shit.
They were straight up.
Like if we didn't get a Gary update, like they were like, "What the fuck is up with
Wow.
Gary?" Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Thank
Yeah,
you,
dude.
everybody.
Yeah.
I'm here, and I felt a lot of prayers, man. Because, like I said, I'm not supposed to be here.
Keep it in church, bro. Fuck.
I still think that he didn't want to die because he wanted to get some use out of that pardon still.
Yeah, right.
You know what?
Exactly.
I
You know,
didn't
it's
fight
a
for
waste
20
of pardon,
years.
dude.
That can't go to waste.
I didn't fight for
goddamn
20
right.
years to get a pardon to be taken out in 8 months by some Chinese virus. Hell no.
Yeah.
Fucking A right, man.
Not happening.
Well, if you need anything from any of us while you're here, man, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm back, and I'm not going anywhere.
I got
So
I got
appreciate it.
a home gym coming on Wednesday. So
Nice.
Yeah.
if you need to,
I do.
yeah,
I do. I need somewhere to go.
yeah, absolutely, man.
Sweet.
So, it's going to be rough moving those weights all the way back to like 20.
It's fine. Little thing. Yeah,
Some baby steps, bro.
Yep.
Like honestly, it's baby steps.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
And dude,
No shame in that game, dude.
when I was doing physical therapy and rehab at the hospital in New Braunfels, they had like 2.5 pound weights. I couldn't lift them, and they put me face down and have me try to like bring my heels up to my butt. I couldn't get them more than 2 inches off the ground.
Wow.
Nothing. And even still, I have a hard time at it, but it's coming back little by
Just
little.
stick with it, man.
Oh, yeah.
Stick with it.
Fucking
You'll,
right.
you'll come back stronger doing that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Doing it that way. Like, there's a science behind that shit, and it's real. You know, like it's gonna help you.
Well, it just looked like not doing anything for 3 or 4 weeks, what it did to you, right?
Right.
So imagine for like not your condition, but like somebody like us, right? If we put work in for the same amount of time, what
Yeah.
it can do to us, right?
Right.
So that's why I'm excited to get the gym and I'm gonna hit it hard. So
Nice.
yeah.
And like when I saw you last time, you've slimmed down quite a bit since the last time, since before I went.
Well, thank you.
I found it.
Oh, you found it? Is that where it's going?
Yeah, I found it. I haven't worked out in a week because I've been fucking running around Florida. So
Well,
That's
that's still technically kind of counted as a workout because we were definitely getting fucking cardio and running all over hell and high water down
that's
there.
true, man. That's true.
You got to work out on Sunday before you left,
Yeah.
or Saturday when
Yeah,
you
I
helped
did.
Jazz
Fuck.
move up and down the stairs.
Dude, I was fuck.
Jazz moved and his elevator broke and he lives on the 3rd floor.
Oh,
Yeah. So there we were. All of us just fucking up and downstairs.
I had one of the worst hangovers I've had in probably 3 years.
He was fucking hurting, man. He was,
So were
he
y'all drinking while you were
smelled like
moving?
booze.
No. I
fuck
drank.
no.
I drank the night before.
Yeah.
Him and Jim tied it on. He was like, it was $6 fucking old fashioned night. And I
Now-
was like, here we go.
To be fair,
Let's be fair.
I did way better than Jim.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait till Jim's on to tell that
Yeah.
story.
Yeah, that was fucking hilarious. He gave me a ride to the airport Monday morning
Yeah.
and we got about halfway there and he's like, so I got Jim fucked up.
Nice. Nice.
What I'm really glad about is that you can't blame this one on me.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And neither can you. So
I'll figure out a way.
Oh, yeah.
So I got a so no shit story, boys.
Mm.
Happened this week. So no shit, there I was. Myself, my buddy Nick, and Rich High decide after a night of drinking at the Drop Zone that there is this little bar that's next door to the fucking hotel that I've seen for the last 2 years since I've been going to Palaca. And I've never gone in there because it looks like everybody would turn into fucking vampires at midnight.
Oh,
like,
perfect.
Dude, this thing looks like an utter shithole.
Dude,
like,
it's a fucking hurricane
Yeah.
shelter or some shit.
I
Like, it
would have
looks
been
terrible.
in there in the first.
it's
10
not a
minutes.
hurricane shelter. It looks like a hurricane survivor.
Yeah, like it's fucking bad.
My people are in there. I must go.
Well, so I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. You were way fucking too classy for this place, man. So I go in there.
there must be a dive.
I go in there, and first of all, I should not be going into this bar. I'm fucking wasted. I am hammered, on the verge of passing the fuck out. Like I'm about to fall asleep on the bar. I'm on the bar like this, and I'm fucking dying. Like I'm about to start snoring. I'm so fucking up. And my buddy Nick's sitting next to me. Rich is on this side of me. And I hear Rich go, ooh, karaoke. So he goes into the back patio of this bar. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, ugh. And Nick is talking to this fucking bucket of yuck that's sitting there. And I think she's flirting with him, but he's like not having it. And he's just like, whatever, lady. Like he's being polite.
Yeah.
And I'm about to fall asleep. And I hear her go, is your friend okay? And he's like, he's tired. He's been up like, a long day and and all this. And then I hear out of nowhere, Georgia, and fucking Georgia on My Mind starts coming out of the back room.
Yes.
And me, like a fucking movie, I I perk up and I go, what is that? And I spin around and Nick says it's like in the cartoon when like the music like fucking drugged me by my toes. And I walk into the back room and there's Rich High, our own buddy Angry Cops, singing Georgia on My Mind with the voice of a fucking angel.
Of course.
And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Of course he's got more hidden talents.
Dude,
Of course.
like this motherfucker's got pipes. And I mean like American Idol fucking esque pipes. Like the motherfucker is amazing, right?
Nice.
And he's singing this song. And I'm like, I'm enamored with it. I'm like, holy fuck. The whole crowd, it was Florida State versus Georgia that day. And Georgia beat them. And so they start to talk shit and then they fucking fall in love with him.
Yeah.
They're like, this guy's amazing. And they're just like zoned in on him. And it's just fucking like, it was like this crazy, beautiful moment. And then like, the song ends and I'm looking at him like, what the fuck, man? And he's like, what? I love that song. And I was like, holy shit. And then he plays another song and it's, Hank Williams Jr.'s, shit.
Yeah, you guys were talking about that too, and I can't remember it because it was Georgia on My Mind, and then another one by Hank.
By Hank.
And he's like, "You want to get a country bar together? Those are the only two songs you sing."
Fuck, dude, it's gonna drive me nuts.
A country boy
So,
can survive.
No.
Was he jumping with you, or was he just there?
No, he came down and jumped a couple of
he came down and
times.
jumped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so there was a opportunity for foreign jump wings. There was a Peruvian jump master there.
Oh, no shit.
So myself, Dave, everybody was down there, and Rich came down. We all got our Peruvian jump.
And
jump
the
wings.
only ones that matter are the ones Rich got.
Family
Because-
tradition. That's what he
Yes.
says.
Oh, nice.
So he sung Family Tradition. So while he's singing Family Tradition, the whole bar's having a good time. There's like these two weird chicks that are in costumes, like dancing and shit, and everybody's having fun and all this. I turn around. My buddy Nick's smoking a bowl behind the bar with the bartender. And I'm like, fuck are you doing? And he goes, I'm just making friends with the locals. And I'm like, I gotta fucking go home. I was like, Jesus Christ. So
The only wings that matter are Rich Highs because he's still active duty.
Yeah.
So he gets to wear them on his uniform.
Nice.
So he legit is getting the DA form signed because one of the riggers there is an active duty jump master. So he's signing off on it, and it's going to go in his book, and he'll be able to put that on his Class A uniform.
Nice.
And wear them without having jump
Actual
wings
jump
from
wings.
fucking
Right.
like. So he's in an airborne unit, so he
Yeah.
wears a tab, but like, yeah. He'll have those. And people are going to be like, why the fuck do you have Peruvian jump wings? And he's going to be like, he's going to unfold the thing out of his pocket and be like, right there, bitch.
Yep.
So, like, yeah.
Dude,
So-
and these things are fucking baller too.
Yeah, they're dope looking.
I don't know if you know what an excellence in competition badge is. It's a marksmanship badge. that
Okay.
Any service can wear them.
Yeah, we get them the distinguished shooter badges.
No. That's your qualification badge.
No, I'm saying it's only for like shooting team,
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
there's bronze, silver,
and they're like medallions.
yeah,
Yep.
and distinguished.
Yeah, we get them.
So I had pistol and rifle bronze, and I would always have to keep my orders in my pocket because they're like, what the fuck are you wearing private first class?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'd always have to keep
My first time seeing him, I saw him on a corporal, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Fuck is this?"
Yeah.
And then I'd heard about him though, so I kind of knew.
Yeah.
I was like, "Are those?" And they were like, "Yeah." And I was, "Oh fuck!" And I was into
I
it.
had a first sergeant that was like, what the fuck? And I'm just like, first sergeant, my orders are right here. And he's like, okay. But yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah, I have a feeling Rich is going to have to do that too. Like, but yeah, I hope Rich is okay.
I think he got on a flight
I feel
15 minutes
fucking
ago.
terrible. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I feel fucking terrible.
That poor
Like,
fucking guy.
Yeah, he was his flight yesterday got canceled,
Ugh.
and then he couldn't get another flight to Buffalo until 7:45 tonight.
Oh God,
Yeah.
that's rough.
And then yeah,
More karaoke.
he
it
was
is.
supposed to be in court
Oh no.
today, and he was, because remember, he's still a cop.
Yeah.
So he's supposed to be in court, and he was supposed to be like, he's running for the vice presidency of his union. And so he was supposed to give like 2 speeches, so he had to make videos to play for the speeches. I hope it all worked out.
I would have just.
He's
ran.
going through it with his garbage fucking Democratic Socialist chick who fucking won the primary for the mayoral seat in her district or of Buffalo. She's absolute trash bag. She went on TV and said her first order of business is going to be fire Officer Richard High. Like,
she said that?
Yeah, she
She
said that.
said
Oh
that.
shit.
And then she went around and was like, I've never said anything like that. Like, she's an absolute trash bag full of shit, bitch. Like, she's fucking garbage. Like, and so he's literally in a fight for this right now because of this crazy shit bag who.
I think he's almost just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen, and then he's going to drop the fucking hammer.
Oh, dude, it's going to be a lawsuit from hell.
And it's going to
Like,
be glorious.
fuck
It's
yeah,
going to
dude.
be so fucking glorious to watch
Yeah.
that unfold because he's got all of the clips and everything just waiting.
Oh, yeah. So I highly, highly encourage all of you out there to look it up. Let me find it real quick. Oh, here it is. Oh yeah, she had $700 in like unpaid parking tickets.
I saw that. And
then her car got towed, and she claimed it was because there was racist cops.
Yes.
Yeah.
like it's just like okay, whatever. But so essentially, her name is India Walton, right? So I encourage
That's a
all of you
stupid
guys
name.
to check out India Walton's campaign of bullshit, and yeah, fucking. Let's back up our buddy Rich High, because there's a lot of shit that she has done, man. Like,
And the thing is, when they do that, they can be caught on video. They can, everything,
Oh, yeah.
and they'll be like, "Wasn't me. I misspoke. That's not what I meant." And for some reason, they get away with it.
Man, sometimes I think like being an elected official might be just a fun thing, a fun flirty thing, but I'm not the right demographic to pull it off.
well, like there's another thing. Like she runs this nonprofit that's supposed to build homes, and like someone got a hold of the tax forms for the nonprofit because it's it's public knowledge, and it's a matter of public record. She built 0 homes, but somehow paid her staff like $28,000 and all this and shit. And it was
There was like another 17 or 18 grand in miscellaneous expenses.
Yeah.
yeah, like there's all sorts of shit. And it's just like
Yeah.
I mean, I drank a lot in my 20s. I kind of want to run for office to see what they dig up. See if I remember any of it.
Oh God, that's the only reason I went. Like maybe school board. I don't know. Do they dig for school board? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd be afraid of what they found.
There was another thing where like her son was sick. One of her kids was sick, and while she was on like paid sick leave to like take care of her kid, she got invited to like this vacation in Spain or something, and left.
Yeah.
And like left her kid with like a family member, and was just like, yeah, fuck the kids. It just like went to Spain to like be part of this fucking like thing. I don't know.
I'm not going to hate on that.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That's why you have family members.
Right.
Like I get that, but I don't know. My point is that she's kind of a trash person, and she's like, she's clearly a fucking liar and clearly bad for the city of Buffalo.
Well, we got Elon Omar, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, apparently anybody can run and possibly get elected.
I'm gonna run for something one day. You watch.
You should.
I'm
Do it,
going
man.
to.
Do it. You're not a felon anymore. Go
Nope.
go for broke, dude.
That's the first thing the pardon says in the letter. It says my rights are restored, civil rights, Second Amendment rights, and I can run for public office.
Yeah.
Weren't you talking about run for sheriff somewhere?
Yep. But I gotta get the state to agree to that first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having some issues with the state of Texas because they're not on board yet. But yes, that's what I'm thinking of.
Hell yeah. Sheriff Gary. God
I know,
damn,
right?
I
Dude,
can't wait.
become the constable.
That's how I was thinking about starting.
Yeah. Get him to be the constable.
Yep.
'Cause that's an elected position, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll fucking vote for you, dude.
Oh
Yeah.
God, I would run the campaign for you.
Fucking I.
Right from here.
Don't do that.
You don't take me up on that because I've never done.
We have no experience doing it.
I have no
We'll
experience.
try.
Most people that run don't.
I'll try and help, but yeah, don't put me in charge of it.
Most people that run for an office have
Right.
no idea how to do it to begin with.
Yeah.
You know, I've been helping Chad Prather with his campaign, and he's like, dude, we got to do this. I never knew all that.
Yeah.
So,
What's he running for?
governor of Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't know that.
He's trying to unseat Hot Wheels, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Huh. On the as for the in the primary
Mm-hmm.
as a Republican.
Yep.
Really?
It's him. It's Abbott, Chad Prather,
And
Don
what?
Huffines, and Alan West.
Oh, wow.
That are running.
Yeah.
Those are all good decisions.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's really not.
That's a hard one to fuck. There's not a bad guy in that bunch.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
I like people talk shit about Abbott, but like he's a mediator, man. Like he at least tries to say fucking middle of the road for shit.
Well, the thing is, I think when you run for office, there has to be compromise.
Right.
Otherwise, there's stalemate.
yeah.
Right. And I think he gets a lot of hate because he compromises on some stuff, but yeah, I mean,
Well, I
But
mean,
you
there
have
was.
to.
yeah, you have to
You have to.
like-
There's no getting around that.
yeah,
Like,
like I can run on a set of ideas, right? Like,
That are
Yeah.
yours.
these are my ideas, these are my morals. But then when it comes time to like make a decision, well,
It may not be everybody else.
if I stand hard on this moral,
yeah.
it's then
Yeah.
we're going to lose hard. So
Sure.
you have
Exactly.
to, so
Well, I mean, there was a politician a few years ago that there was an issue in the state, and he brought both parties together. And when they all got sat down on the table, he looked around and he's like, "Look, you're not getting everything you want, and you're not getting everything you want,
yeah,
and none of us are leaving until everybody is happy."
yeah.
And that was
Or until everybody's unhappy but agrees.
was Governor Schwarzenegger.
You know who I think will shut that shit down if he won though? Fucking Alan West.
You think?
Yeah. I think he would shut that shit down.
Think Colonel put a kibosh on that shit?
I do.
On what?
Eh?
I do. Just like I think he would fucking like this partisan bullshit.
Yeah. I think he can bring people together.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure about your buddy, so I
Yeah,
haven't really
no.
looked into him. But
No,
I'd
he's-
love to. I'd love to look into him and see what he's about.
My thing with him is when I was seeking a pardon, I know the lieutenant governor, Dan Patrick.
Yeah.
And I ran into him. He's, make an appointment with so-and-so in my office. Come see me in my office. Never can get an appointment.
Yeah.
And I know him. I know
Right.
people that know him. Like he knows who I am.
Right.
I've been to his house. I tried contacting Governor Abbott because I know he's close with Donald Trump. Could never get a hold of him.
Yeah.
And somehow somebody talked to Chad Prather about my story, and he contacted me on Instagram and says, "Hey man, what's going on? Tell me your
Yeah.
story." And he made some phone calls, and
Yeah.
he's been helping me the whole time.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
And doesn't even. And that's what I want in a governor.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So-
Somebody who's going to put the work in.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
Somebody that cares about. He didn't know me.
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, fucking A, man.
Yeah. So I mean, then that's
So-
why I've been helping him out. He's a good cat.
So that's how you met him.
Right.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Never knew I knew you were, but I never knew how you.
Yeah. No.
Right.
And you know, being up there before I came back to San Antonio last year, you know, he lives in Fort Worth, so he's a really cool cat, and he's learning a lot. And what people don't know about him is like they're like, well, what do you think makes you qualified to be governor? When he was younger, he spent a lot of time doing a lot of missionary stuff, running $1 million budgets and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So he's got experience in management.
Got the admin side of things
Right.
down. Nice.
Fucking A, man. Sometimes that's all
Yeah.
it needs.
I honestly think if you're not corrupt and you're not a moron, I would vote for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, because we have corrupt morons in all kinds of offices.
Yeah. And the problem is that
And those are the two things that should disqualify you.
like even if you were fucking just have some integrity.
yes.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Just
That's
have a little bit
everything.
of integrity.
No, not you.
And-
You don't even have to have integrity. Just don't be a fucking crook.
Yeah, just don't
True
be
that.
like India Walton, who's running for fucking
Mayor of
Buffalo's,
Buffalo.
the mayor of Buffalo, because she's fucking corrupt and ignorant and terrible.
Yeah.
They're gonna end up with another little Minneapolis with Elon Omar.
Yeah.
Dude, well, hopefully it doesn't come to that. I know the incumbent mayor is doing a write-in campaign right now and is like overwhelmingly beating the shit out of her in a write-in, with a write-in campaign.
No kidding.
Yeah. So that's good because you suck.
The whole country is just upside. The whole world is just upside down right now, man. And
Yeah.
this is my little space of heaven right here. My little piece of heaven right here, dude. Monday nights. That's where I want to be. Dude, I miss this like crazy.
Right? I'm so glad you're here.
I'm glad.
Man.
Yeah, we're glad you're here, and we're also glad that India Walton is an absolute trash person who should not be the mayor of Buffalo. You hear me, Freedom Friends out there? Like, should not be the mayor of Buffalo.
All
'cause
two of
she's
you in
hot
Buffalo.
Garbage.
All two of you in Buffalo.
I just made that video. I'm gonna send it to Rich. I hope he likes it.
Gary, with you being out of the hospital, man, you spinning the podcast back up or what?
I am. Which, by the
I
way,
was gonna say you got
something for
some you got some fancy patches and stuffs here.
Nice.
So while I was in the hospital, again, there's a company called Patch Ops that Chris Pronto uses, and I met the guys at that event. And when I went into the hospital, they made me 100 patches and sold a bunch of them and sent Kim the money, and they sent
Right.
me the ones that were left.
Nice.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So I got one for y'all too.
Awesome.
Fucking A, Doug.
And they're nice too, bro.
yeah.
They're badass.
So he got the fancy
fuck yeah.
ones, man. He got the yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Tim over at Patch Ops just decided he was going to make them for me and make it a fundraiser.
Fucking A, dude.
I like it.
I like it, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, but I'm going to be spinning the podcast back up. Got a lot of good guests that want to come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the Gary Brugman podcast, everybody. So, Gary Brugman, thank you for coming through. Thank you for living.
Yes.
All right, we're glad
Yes.
that you didn't die. Me too. We're real happy about that,
Yeah.
buddy.
That would have been a fucked up funeral.
Yeah.
So,
Oh Jesus.
God damn it.
Cops and felons alike, all fucking sitting
no
there.
shit.
Like, it was weird as shit.
The blue and the orange.
Good God, man. That'd have been a wacky fucking funeral.
And pink if you're out of Arizona.
That's true.
This is true.
That's true. Do they still do that?
Yeah. I think they did it.
I
But
don't
that
know.
was Joe
Sheriff-
Arpaio's
Sheriff
thing.
Joe- Sheriff Joe's gone.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought the tent city was still up though.
I don't know.
I have to find out. I got some people over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some dudes you met on the inside.
Actually, these are on the outside. But
Your boyfriend get transferred over. Your cellie get transferred over there. Anyways, I'll fuck with you off there, man.
no, that's all good.
Freedom Friends podcast, everybody. Thanks for joining in. Tell your mom.
Tell your friends.
Thank you. Fuck. Tell your mom's friends. Jesus Christ.
Tell your friends.
That was only a half a second pause. Calm down.
I had to leave just a little bit of time and make him start to look around, and be like, someone pick this motherfucker up. Come on.
God damn. It's brought to you by warfightertobacco.com. Once again, use that code FTFO. Get yourself that sweet 15% off. And our buddies over at owellness.us. Use that code FreedomPress25. Get your a quarter off your order there.
Bro, you used the fuck out of that roll on when you were down there.
Fuck yeah, dude. You can probably smell me walking around in fucking freeze gel, dog. I was jumping out of planes. I'm old. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. And I'm good at it.
Yeah.
I can imagine how you fuckers who aren't good at it yet, Phil. Like, this shit sucks, dude. Like, I'm
Yeah.
decent at it now. You know who's really fucking impressively good at it? That little skinny fuck sitting over there.
Yeah.
He's ridiculously good at jumping out of planes.
Well, there's no mask coming down.
Dude.
To be fair, I had to do it with like fucking 80 pounds of equipment strapped to me. So when I get to do it without anything attached to me, it's fucking cake.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I jumped with Justin in front of me once.
Yeah.
And he goes out. I see his parachute inflate as I'm going out. And then he goes, whoop, above me. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, he's like fucking a solid like 50 feet above me the whole time. And he's just like talking shit.
Yeah, I got
How's
to
the
talk
weather
shit.
down there? I'll be there in a minute. I'm like, fuck you, dude. Like,
That was the best part of the jump is I got to talk shit to Mikey until his ass hit the ground.
yeah. And then I hit the ground, and then I'm getting drugged, and he's coming in laughing at me because I'm getting drugged. And I'm like, because the winds were higher than shit that day. We shouldn't have
were.
been jumping. It was borderline on that, but they were about 12 knots on the ground.
Everybody
Why
walked
the
off
fuck
the
didn't you
drop
pop a
zone, it's
cake
fine.
wall?
I had to eventually.
you?
Shit, yeah. But it was one of those. I'm faced into the wind, and my ass is cruising backwards type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, it fucking hurt.
How many jumps do you have now?
I have 24.
Ooh, we're about even.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
And then,
24 jumps.
That's so cute.
and then
Fuck you,
Justin's,
dude.
Justin's got what, 50 some?
Yeah, I think between like doing army stuff and then RCPT, I've got somewhere around 50.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's why my back and knees are all fucked up, and I'm 24.
Yes. 100%. That's why. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Just 3 little things.
Yeah.
You know, well, first off, I'm gonna raise my glass. Fuck.
Ooh, let's do that.
Let's do
Goddamn
this.
right.
Thank you for being my freedom friends, boys. Gary,
Get that-
thanks
get
for
that clinker
coming
over.
in.
Thank you for having
Yeah.
me.
Absolutely. And like, share, subscribe, smash those buttons. Check us out on YouTube. That's coming up. We've monetized, so you're gonna see some ads popping up. Don't be thwarted by those. That's just helping us out a little bit. And yeah, just 3 little words of advice that we like to give around here. Davey
Smoke
boy.
on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Gary's
Yeah,
got it. Smoke
he
on.
got it.
Fucking A.
Drink on.
And God damn it, kids.
Freedom to fuck on.
See you next time.